Lindsay in 08. Damn straight, money in the bank, swerving you like a left lane. Making beats like I'm left brain. Leave stains, no tie, no pride, it was no fame. Trying to make this money in this rap game. People said to me, hit him Novocaine. Hit him like Chris Brown Frank Gay. Don't mess around, you stank gay. Quite frankly, she stank man. Got a lot of rocks, get a lot of clothes. Got a lot of haters, wanna shank man. Ay.
You know we, K.I.D. We don't play, let's get paid. HLA, let's get paid. Nothing's free, I'm a G. You know me, K.I.D. We don't play, let's get paid. HLA, let's get paid. Nothing's free, I'm a G.
Thirst trap, make a twerk that.
HLA gon' bring it back.
Bring it back, then we gon' smash.
She love me cause I like to rap.
Got the kitty cat, no string attached.
Mismatching, we skipping class.
Stepping out when it's time to ball.
In the mall cause we getting cash.
Know me cause I'm famous now.
Yo girl, she on the proud.
Give up, throw in the towel.
Yo girl, she looks so foul.
Put on for my folks back home. Stay focused, stay in the zone.
Traveling and I'm on the road. On a tour and doing shows.
Fashion in them foreign clothes. Make it rain till it's pouring. Whoa.
All these girls, I let them go. Cause I'm focused on this dough. Hit blitz, hit blitz, hit blitz, hit blitz, hit blitz, Hey man, this is for all dudes at the club. They be taking their girl to the club. They be like, oh no, I only want you to dance with me. Don't dance with K.I.D. He's crazy. I'll be like, tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to drop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to drop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to drop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to drop it.
I said I'm bouncing on the beat. Pogo, yo-yo. Precious on these women, but I don't even know them. And I sneak up in them, say what? In they photos, I rock polo, screaming YOLO. When the photo roller solo, money straight, ain't nothing homo. Explain it to the popos, but they gotta fill their quotas. No one's dope, but I'm the truest. Flow is getting stupid, a hoe is getting useless. I just do it how I do it. Keep on making music for amusement, getting paid. Or I use it to get laid. Niggas on that paper chase like me. HLA and KID. Think of my flow to higher places and spaces. Who can compete? Who was the Jays in them racing in places? Haters cannot see. Damage me, you manage me savagely. I rapid beat. Haven't we had a tragedy? Zannies be popping rapidly. I'ma say it candidly. I am a beast. These African women be after me. Cause I got the cannon like Adderley.
Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to drop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to drop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to drop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to stop it. Tell your girl to drop it.
Told your girl to stop it, now she gotta drop it. I'ma pop these bottles, let's forget the logic. Told your girl to drop it, now she wetter than a faucet. Yeah, they call me kid, yeah, they know I got it. $100 million, I'ma pop my collar. She wanna chew at me, I'ma make her holler. She wanna make this money, so she diving for them dollars. They calling up the po-po, that is a no-no. I'm rocking all this polo, I wanna see how low she goes. She hit him with the dope flow, and she sexy like she Coco. It's Cat-D with all the goals and all the goals and all the clothes and all the dough. Gotta get the gold, gotta throw you out like do the dough. Boom!
You see me and I gotta say, I recorded this video with my dad. I give no fuck.
Yeah, my name in the streets, just like graffiti. I be low key, you can't even see me. You think this is hard, think it's too easy. Some say they ain't believe, now they gon' believe me. Say what, I'm different, let's turn it up. Lift it, turn it up, I'm twisted, turn it up. Hot, turn it up, my spot, I earned it, bro. Safe to say, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Let's turn it up, let's turn it up.
We turn it up, Kid Blitz and I'm burning ya. I look at your girl, now she flirt with us. I'm too clean, I'm Bryson Lean, we popping bottles. I'm chillin' with the
the club, but she right next to me. We be dancing and we be turning up. Haters gonna hate, they get no love. Day to day, yeah, I be making hella bucks. Look at all this cash, I'ma rack it up. Tryna get this money, so I'ma save it up. People telling me lies, they be making up. Telling me they got cash, they ain't got enough. Record labels, Young Justice, that's a shameless plug. Snitch!
My name in the streets, just like graffiti. I be low key, you can't even see me. You think this is hard, think it's too easy. Some say they ain't believe, now they gon' believe me. Say what I'm different, let's turn it up, lift it, turn it up. I'm twisted, turn it up, hot, turn it up. My spot, I earned it, bro. Safe to say, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Let's turn it up, let's turn it up. Too much money in the pocket, stop it. Tryna put the profit in wallet, nigga tryna get an attitude, cop it. Words like a fully loaded gun, let me cock it. Watch it, shine out like a diamond when I flow, when I'm breaking. I go to the low when I push it to the middle, make your brain like a bullet. Stay in your mind like a mullet.
What it do, what it is, all you goddamn hype beasts out there. It's your boy, Sin Supreme, back with another live stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed your Father's Day weekend. To all my pops and dads out there. Nothing but well wishes to all the dads out there holding it down. Good dads out there. Good role models out there. Obviously. No BS dads out there. Anyone being a BS dad out there can go rot in hell. But all my legit pops out there, legit dads out there doing your thing. Much love for sure. How has it been? What is it? Monday, June 16th, 8:32 my time, which means that it's pretty late if you're on the East Coast watching this. If you're in the middle America, it's also extremely late. If you're in fucking the other side of the world, it's tomorrow actually. Well into tomorrow. Probably tomorrow's almost over, I think, for you. But yeah, dude, it is a late stream. I started this one extremely late. Now, I don't want to blame it on me watching the finals or anything like that, because that definitely was not the case. I just had some other stuff that took a greater importance, but I still wanted to get this live stream in because we have another week of Supreme releasing. Of course, I like to do the items that are releasing for the week in Supreme, and also And also, I like to talk about new cops, new pickups. I don't think I have any new pickups actually this week, so that actually might be a little bit dead. And I always need a new reason to play Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm well into that game, been running through it low key. Haven't done much streaming of most of the brunt of the game, but for the most part, like, that's all it is tonight, honestly. I'm gonna just go over. I do have some stuff I will discuss, possibly with Adriaki. She might be in the building, we're not sure. But without a doubt, let's just get into the brunt of what we are here for, which to me, honestly, is what Supreme's releasing the previous week, right? And like per usual, it is I'm not going to say a slow week because we do have some heat releasing, but there's not a ton of stuff releasing this week just because the season's almost over. And with the season almost over, you have items that people have been waiting for all season, i.e. me, dropping. And then you have just a lot of stuff that people don't care about dropping. Also, you just have stuff dropping that's out of season, extremely out of season, dude. Extremely out of season. Like, when you look at some of the stuff dropping this week, it is extremely out of season. Let me just let me just try to get everything brought up for our viewing purposes so we can go through all the items and not have to really waste too much time. I normally do this. I have this up already ready for us, but because I just had shit to take care of, I didn't have time to actually put this together. And see, that's the thing. We actually got some heat releasing this week. I'm not going to hold you guys. We got some fire pieces releasing this week. Let me just get it all together. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wow, really? That's wild. Okay. You're
I've arrived to the party.
Atriarchy's in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Wow, this is really good.
Yeah? Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
This is what you made last time?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it is really good. Super tasty. What do you call this drink?
This drink is called a Hennessy Island.
Hennessy Island.
It's like a Long Island iced tea, but instead of being a Long Island iced tea, it's a Hennessy Island.
Oh, okay. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, and I brought my friend with me.
Oh, you're.
I heard you say that we didn't have a cop this week, but
I guess
I beg to
technically-
differ.
I guess technically, yeah, you did cop. You cop something.
Do you want to show him?
We can do that when we're at that portion of the thing. We're not there yet.
Okay.
Let's put this list together. Wow, this season's really almost over. I think dude told me there's only 3 weeks left in the season.
Mm-hmm.
Dude told me that's it. And then the season is
Benito.
Dunzo.
What do we have left?
Well, what we're going
I
over...
do like the racquetball
What
set.
we're going over is this week's items.
Is that dice necklace real gold?
Yeah, it is. It's real gold.
I
It's
love
made by
that.
Jacob the Jeweler.
That's really cute.
It was at the store when we went there.
I didn't see it.
It's in the glass in the front. You gotta look at the glass thing in the front. There's always little.
I need you to rate your drink from 1 to 10.
It's a 12.
It's a 12 on 12.
12 on 12. For sure.
Let's fucking go.
I think that's everything right there. I think we got everything. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back with another week of Supreme Madness. This week, honestly, is looking like it's nothing too crazy, but items, like I said, people have been waiting for all season. So we have week 17 of the spring-summer 2025 season. I believe it's week 17. And honestly, these items that I've been looking forward to releasing all season. I wonder how the rest of the Supreme community will react to some of these items dropping. So let's not waste any more time and get into it. First off, in the jacket section, I think we have jacket. This is jacket, obviously. We have the Supreme Scott leather car coat.
That's
This thing is beautiful. price point wise, I do wonder what this is looking like. It'll probably be relatively expensive, close to maybe $1,000. But
That's
honestly,
beautiful.
this thing
I would
is
say
beautiful.
12.
Yeah, man. Nah, I don't think it'll be that expensive. Scott is expensive, but not like crazy expensive.
Okay.
And we got soft lambskin leather with faux fur lining, button front closure with welt hand pockets at lower front interior chest pockets, button adjustment, and at cuffs, enamel pin included, made exclusively for Supreme. Where's the enamel pin? This interior is dead sexy. Goes well with the forces they just released.
Yeah, I love that. That's honestly amazing. I wonder what material that is.
Faux fur. It's faux fur. So it
Oh,
feels
okay.
like
So it's fuzzy. So this
it's
is a
fuzzy.
warm piece.
It's definitely a warm piece.
That's gonna keep the wind out.
Seems a bit, obviously it's like summer in most areas. It's getting hot out here in LA, so this is not getting much use right now. But I'm not gonna lie, this is a beautiful piece. Something I still would love to have. But I'll say this. This jacket from Scott is totally available. The only difference is that it won't have the faux fur cheetah lining.
No, this is amazing.
But this is a very traditional jacket you can find from Scott all year round. They make this jacket all year round. This style of jacket. It just won't have that interior, and it'll probably be a little cheaper because it won't have the Supreme collab on it. But yeah, this jacket is fire. This one right here is fire. This is a beautiful piece right here.
Yeah, that's insane. 10 out of 10.
And I guess it only comes in black. Yeah, it looks like it only comes in black. Doesn't really need to come in anything else. I wonder what this enamel pin that it says it comes with looks like. I don't see it anywhere displayed anywhere. Enamel pin included. I wonder what that looks like. Interesting. Love this piece though. Then we got the Arc Denim Coach's jacket. This is also a beautiful piece right here. Because it's a Coach's jacket, which I love from Supreme. Supreme does really good Coach's jackets. And it's got the denim treatment.
I love the color.
This is a great color. Yeah, great color. This green. The black Supreme across the chest. The denim.
What's the back like?
Let me see. Well-hand pockets, lower front with elastic cuffs at hem, logo, applique at chest. There's probably nothing on the back is what I imagine.
I love that.
Yeah. The pink one.
Love that.
It looks cool. I imagine this pink one will sell out, but definitely could not wear that too often. This blue denim is clean. I feel like this will age amazingly, right?
Yeah.
I feel like this will age
Oh, the
so
denim
nice.
one? That's perfect.
beautiful
That's
right here.
amazing. That's incredible.
If you ever wanted like a nice denim jacket, like the fit of this would be so clean. Oh man. And then the red, of course.
Wow.
The red with the black.
So woo.
That's awesome right there. I'm mad at it. Then the black and the
Oh,
white.
yeah,
Damn,
the
they did this
black
in
is
every
so
colorway.
good. I like the denim one the best so far.
The denim one definitely is
So
the cleanest.
crazy. Wow.
The denim definitely is the cleanest for sure. I don't mind this green one either.
I love
especially
the red.
because all of them are actually like have the denim treatment. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like the material is still gives it that because a red Coach's jacket you can probably find anywhere, but the denim red Coach's jacket that's not as easy to find, I will say. This is a beautiful piece. Next up, something I've been waiting for all freaking season. Of course, they choose one of the last weeks to release it when it's like summer's already here. One thing that caught me off guard was this is in the shirts and what is this? This is in the one thing that caught me off guard was this is in the shirts section.
It's not a jacket.
It's not a jacket.
Maybe it's like a shacket.
So maybe I'm wondering if the material's thin so you can, It's not super heavy.
Yeah.
Patches hooded zip up shirt. This thing is beautiful.
Maybe it's
I love
not
this.
lined.
I love this.
I love the patches. I love that pink star patch.
I love all the variety of patches. It gives it a definitely like a, hey, I did this to the jacket type feel. This is all the patches I found from just, you know, my journeys and wanted to stitch them all on this jacket. With the art, oh man, this is so fire. This is so hard. So we got the all cotton canvas with fill and quilted taffeta lining. So it is lined. Full zip closure with snap placket. So it zips up. The hood zips up. And then this actual outer pocket, outer layer snaps closed. So this is a legit piece right here. On seam hand pockets at lower front and snap flat pockets. So it's talking about these ones right here, and then it's got pockets on the side here. At chest, brush back fleece hood, chain stitch embroidered and woven patches throughout. Original artwork by Sean Crawford. Damn, this thing is beautiful. Let's see, do we get... So, yeah, look at, you get the snap of the outer camo piece, and then you get the zip of the hooded piece. This thing is legit. This thing did not, this item did not come to play. Kudos to Supreme for making something that is like, regardless of the time of the year, a must cop. This is like something you gotta get.
It looks really cool.
The stack of money, the premium on the back, pure NYC. Holy shit, this is fire. This is so clean. Wow. And it comes in great colors.
Oh, wow.
Granted, the camo's still the best, but the colors it comes in are amazing.
Love the variety.
And the colors it comes in are so fire. For sure, I think this is going to sell out. At least in the camo colorway, this is going to sell out. For certain. The other colorways, I feel like could still sell out. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't, just because of the time of the year right now. Like I said, it's heating up in a lot of areas, and people aren't thinking about buying something like this. But a year from now, when this isn't on shelves, you can see this reselling for double what it's worth. Easily. And people being like, oh, well, it's not that bad, right? Because you can see fucking Balenciaga or something making this and charging easily like close to $2,000 for it. So for this to come from Supreme and cost maybe around $200, it's like, what more can you ask for, right? That denim one, though. That denim one's crazy. All right, next item. What is this? The how do you say that word? Intariza? Intaria?
No, I think it's the way you said it the first time.
Intaricia? Short sleeve top?
Yeah.
All cotton with Intaricia knit logo. Oh, it's the type of logo. Oh, is this stitched in? Oh, this is all stitched into the back. Damn, so this is not printed. That's crazy. I think most people will be surprised when they see this tee in person that it's not like a screen print. Because that's what when I first saw this tee, I thought it was a screen print. So I guess it's the type of stitching that's done. It's pretty fire. Cool colorway. I think this colorful one is definitely the best.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I don't hate any of the other ones. They just seem a little bit.
I like the blue one.
Yeah, the blue one with the gold is definitely cool.
Honestly, I like the brown one too.
The brown one is cool too.
Goes hard. Gives like earthly brother.
Yeah, I need to see it in person because clearly there's some type of treatment. That's why there's this weird word that I've never seen before. As far as the description of the design for this. It'll be interesting to see. But I know this will probably sit for the most part. I don't see people going crazy for this. Next item, we got some shorts. The studded basketball shorts. Ooh. Who doesn't want some studded basketball shorts? This colorway is not horrible. We seen the same design on a jacket that released earlier this season that I feel like is still sitting at the Supreme store. If you go to the Supreme store, I believe you can find the jacket that has the same design treatment to it. I don't hate it. The studded shorts. It's a bit much with the white, like, unless it's you're actually playing in these. The white shorts is like, it's a lot of studs on them too, and the eyes and I wonder if that makes them really heavy. The blue one's not bad, black one's not bad, but studded shorts seems like a lot. All right, next, I think these will be chilling just like the jacket. Next item. Ooh, the Patches 6-panel. Even though I don't wear 6 panels, I just want to get one of these hats just cause. This shit is beautiful. That camel one is insane. I imagine this being one of the hardest items to get this week. That camel hat is going to be one of the hardest items to get this week. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. For sure, for sure. It's got, for sure, I imagine it's going to be. Because when I look at this, what's popular this week, that hat is very popular. And then when I look at the colorways, because the popularity thing doesn't break down the colorways, I just know this hat is popular. I imagine this hat's going to fucking fly.
My favorite one's the red one.
Red one's fire. I think all colorways are fire.
No, they're all fire, but I just love how vibrant the red looks with all the patches. And look, they threw a little Mexican homage. That's really cool. And I think that goes really well with today's political climate.
Yeah, no, for certain. I think that's really cool for sure.
I just noticed it today because since the first time I saw these hats, the first thing that I liked was the pink patch.
The star patch is fire.
Yeah. But today I noticed the red one because I noticed the Mexico patch or the Mexico looking badge, and I think that's really cool.
No, they're definitely really cool. They're definitely really cool. I fuck with these a lot. We shall see. Because I feel like this hat is going to be hard to get. There's no way this hat's going to be easy to get. At all. We do it for fun. And then last but not least, we have the accessory of this week, which is the Supreme Yonex E-Zone 100 racket.
Is it the set?
I don't think it's a set, no.
Or individual?
Individual, yeah, for certain.
Because if it was a set, that's fire.
No, definitely not a set.
And we could run it.
Definitely not a set. Yonex tennis racket will, with isometric graphite frame, 100 square inch head, size 16 by 19, open string pattern, features oval press shaft. Now, we thought this was going to be released last week. This was we talked about this last week. And we thought this was actually going to release last week. This was on the drop list for last week, and it did not release. The pocket knife came out instead. We looked at the price of these items, regular price of this brand, same racket, and they were like $350. So I imagine this one is going to be no different. And going to be around anywhere from $300 to $400, maybe even more, just because of the exclusiveness of this item. It seems like people are amped for this, though. It's going to sell out, it looks like. At the same time, I don't imagine Supreme made a ton of these, but it looks like this item's going to sell out. Because it seems like people want this shit. I did not think, I've seen people talking about this to a degree that it has caught me off guard. I was not expecting people to fuck with this item at all. But, hey, maybe we got a lot of Supreme heads who fuck with tennis. And that's pretty much it for week 17. Outside of everything that's dropping this week, clearly you know what I'm looking forward to. And it's this item right here, this Patches hooded zip up. Maybe you'll see this in the next week's recent pickups. I think this is beautiful. I think this jacket is fucking amazing. Oh my God.
I love it.
Maybe you might see Adriaki wearing this hat. Who knows?
Who knows, you guys?
Who knows? But yeah, outside of that, that's pretty much it for Supreme Week 17. Let me know what you guys are excited for, because it's looking like there's going to be a ton of fun stuff releasing this week, even though it's small. And the season is almost over. We got, one more week? If that? 2 more weeks? 1 more week? If that? Maybe 2? Before the season's over? I think 1 more week. 18? Yeah, I think next week might be the last week. So, outside of that, fuck. What do we have? Talk about in that space. Let's see. What do we have? That was a Supreme. Now, the NBA Finals are here. Today was game 4. No, 5. Today was game 5. And Oklahoma won. Oklahoma won in convincing fashion. Pacers did not look like they belonged there today at all. It looks like OKC might have figured these guys out, honestly. Now, granted, it was in Oklahoma and all that good stuff. But what I will say, this next game is in 2 days. This next game's on Thursday in Indiana. And if Indiana can win this game and push it to game 7, to 7 games, if they can push this to 7 games, that'll be amazing. We looked up when the last, I remember when Kai was here, we did look up when the last 7 games final was. It wasn't insanely long ago. It was when I think LeBron was on the Cavs, which is a decent amount of time ago, but you know, it wasn't like, you know, since motherfuckers was like, before motherfuckers was born type shit. So 7 game finals have happened. But this finals going 7 games, because of the energy behind it. Hey, you had 2 small market areas, OKC, Indiana, and not a ton of stars in the finals. You had Shai. And then outside of that, you had Pascal And yeah, not a ton of stars in this finals. Totally understandable that some people might not really give a fuck about this finals. Totally understandable. People might not be paying attention to it. Granted, I'll say a majority of the reason why I've been paying so much attention to it is because when this is over, the sports world will be dead for quite some time. We'll only have baseball to look at.
When does sports come back? For football?
Football for sure. Baseball can't solely hold it down for the culture. That's what I've realized. Basketball and football is needed to hold together the sports culture that exists in this country. Because outside of that, baseball cannot do it alone. And baseball, unfortunately, is not entertaining enough. It isn't. It's too slow of a sport, I think. That it just doesn't hold the same... It doesn't captivate the people in the same manner that any given Sunday could for football. And then definitely once the playoffs start for the basketball.
Yeah.
Because I feel like even when the playoffs start for baseball, I'm definitely still not really paying attention sometimes. But football, shit. Once football season starts, it's litty. Which won't be for quite some time because of how insane of a sport that is, one. People need to get their bodies back to like health and gather and shit like that. So that, just the insanity of that sport, it's crazy to me. Think about it. They only play, 14, 15 games? The season's only so long before it starts playoffs. Football's a crazy-ass sport. But, yeah. If this goes 7 games, that'll be amazing. I'm really rooting for 7 games. At this point, I could care less who really wins the finals. I think unless you're from either of these areas respectively, or you really fuck with one of these players, or you could give a fuck who really wins this finals. But if we get a 7 games finals and watch game 7 in OKC, I think it'll carry like a decent amount of that, like how the Super Bowl has that energy, because both of these teams seem evenly matched. They don't seem like one is ridiculously that much better than the other to a degree that's just like unheard of. It's like this has been the first game I feel like where a team has gotten like not necessarily blown out, but the score is was crazy lopsided. And even at a lot of points in this game, they didn't even look like they looked like they might come back. The Pacers did. So I don't know. If we can get 7 games out of this series, that'll be amazing. I think the NBA will appreciate it. It'll make up for the fact that no
one wanted to see these teams.
No one wanted to see these teams, and it'll definitely make up for that fact if we can get 7 games out of it. It'll definitely, because we didn't get Shy. Granted, he got MVP and all that. He got MVP of the regular season. He got MVP of the Western Conference Finals. And he'll get MVP of the finals, which is crazy. It's crazy, all those awards. Like, at that age, to see that. But think about it. This finals didn't have no Braun, no KD, no Steph, no Tatum, no one that is I don't know. It's just crazy when you look at this finals right here. Is it the future of the NBA though? Like if it's 2026, And both of these teams kick ass all season to a degree where we are watching a rematch next year in the next season. Are people like, all right, we can't do this anymore? Or does the culture start to shift around how the NBA works? Because I feel like you have a lot of teams that are considered small market that are like popping up to that degree.
So do you think that the NBA is going to try to create more profit by giving these smaller teams or less profitable teams the opportunity to become profitable and be champions?
They've done that to a degree. They've been doing it by giving them by the draft and things of that nature. The NBA has been trying to help these teams in these small market areas that suck to get better. It's just not easy in the end of the day when you're competing with an area, a city that has money and can buy shit that you can't, whether it's buying players or buying whatever it is. When you're competing against areas that can afford the luxury tax and the because you know if you have a bunch of players that cost or go over the amount of money, the salary cap of how much your team should cost. They have a salary cap. You know what a salary cap is essentially. If you
so they can't make more than a certain amount.
Your team can't cost more than a certain amount.
Oh, got it.
And
so they can't spend more than that on all their players.
And if they do, then there's a tax on it.
Yeah.
And with that tax, Boston was paying that last year when we won the championship. But we had no problem. We had no problem paying it because at the end of the day, it's almost guaranteed. Right now, Dodgers is paying that. I'm sure. Is there a salary cap? I don't know if there's a salary cap in MLB. Yeah, see, MLB does not have a salary cap, so Dodgers are able to pretty much do whatever they want because they have so much money. So it is what it is. I'm just glad to see. Fucking, it's crazy that we have small market teams like this in the NBA Finals, and I wonder. Granted, maybe it's not Thunder in Indiana, but if it's two other small market teams in the finals next year, what are we doing as NBA fans? Because Minnesota's a small market. It's not like Minnesota's a big market. Minnesota's a small market. Granted, they have a superstar on their team with Anthony Edwards, but it's still a small market. So if it was, let's say, if it was Minnesota and Cleveland in the finals next year, does it hit the same because both teams have a superstar? I do wonder that. Both teams have a superstar with Anthony Edwards with Timberwolves having Anthony Edwards and Cleveland having Donovan Mitchell. Is that finals that people would want to see? Or is this still a finals that no one's fucking watching?
I don't know.
Yeah, I do wonder. Is that still a finals that no one's watching? I'm watching that shit for sure. Don't have because there's always already talks about it. Don't have the Timberwolves get Kevin Durant. If the Timberwolves get Kevin Durant, oh my God. That'd be crazy. That'll be insane. But how does that happen? How did the Timberwolves get Kevin Durant? They'd have to give. Kevin Durant going anywhere. I don't see how that's gonna happen. Teams would have to give up so much for this dude. Well, we got the next game on Thursday for the NBA Finals. What was it? Today's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 2 days. Thursday. Next game's on Thursday in Indiana. And OKC can win it next game. They can win their first NBA Finals the next game. Both teams are up for their first. That's so cool. That I'll say right there. That aspect is extremely cool. I do fuck with that energy. That both teams are like up for their first NBA championship. Who wouldn't love something like that, right?
Yeah.
Next we have the NBA Finals, Supreme. Now, as far as me personally, I didn't get any recent pickups, but what we can do, hold on a second, what we can do right now. What we can do, widen the angle a tad bit, let Adriaki into the shot because she has a recent pickup. I guess she has a recent pickup she wants to.
I want to share with everybody a recent pickup that I got.
Mm-hmm.
It was a surprise. It's so cute. Honestly, I'm so excited to show you guys.
It's her first Labubu.
This is my first Labubu.
It's her first Labubu.
His name is Loyalty. Will you put him up to the camera so they could see him? Loyalty is super cute. I feel super lucky that this is the one that I got. If you look in his eyes, they're sparkly and they're pink and yellow. And one of his ears is pink and the other one is yellow. And I was really hoping for a green one. And then I thought it was going to be the black one. But I just feel so lucky that when we opened it, it was Loyalty. He's so cute.
Loyalty indeed.
He's so cute. I'm obsessed with him.
I didn't realize Labubus only have 4 fingers.
Yeah, and he comes with his toenails painted. Show them that his toenails are painted.
Toenails painted yellow. Yellow cheeks.
He's just a little cutie. And then he comes with a little round BBL looking booty already.
I seen that they put the BBLs on him, though.
Yeah, the Labubu BBL, but he doesn't need one. He's already a baddie.
They're super soft.
He's so cute, huh?
You got to watch out, though, because they already obviously started making fakes of these things, which is insane to me, but at the same time not, because this market is just so hot. And it's crazy because the market be crazy hot on, like, the cheapest things. The things that are, like, not necessarily easy
You know why, though?
to duplicate. Not necessarily easy to duplicate, but easy to duplicate.
Because I'm going to tell you why. I don't know how much, like, they cost, but I've heard that the starting rate goes from, like, $28 to, like, $38 for, like, if you get it.
Like a retail.
Like a retail price. And I think that the reason why people will go after that is because it's affordable. It's not like trying to shop a Louis Vuitton drop that's, like, a couple $1,000 for the cheapest thing, you know? Like, this is $35, and even if you get it at resale, like, even at $60 or even $80, like, I feel like people can afford that versus, like, you know.
Now, the question is how long will Labubus last? How long do you think Labubus will last? I personally think the foundation Labubus are built on is made of glass, and that by this time next year, people won't even be talking about Labubus.
You don't think so?
People won't give a flying about Labubus.
A flying Labubu about Labubu?
Yeah. This time next year, people will not be discussing Labubus. But I could be wrong. Me personally, I do not think this type of... But you look at Cause, you look at Bear Bricks, you look at all those things, and they have, even though they might not sell for as much as they used to, resell for as much as they used to, they're still around. They still retail for as much as they used to. The retail price hasn't changed.
And people still display them.
And people still display them, 100%.
To see them.
Will Labubus go through the same thing? Because right now they're hard as fuck to get. You gotta just be ready to spend the money on them if you want to get them, or wait in line.
Did you have to fight for loyalty?
That goes for that. That
That's
goes
neither here nor there.
To get Labubus now is not easy, which is understandable. So I just wonder, long term, will that last, or will production catch up to demand? Because I think that's really what you're seeing right now. Is that I think the people who make these would, unless they're doing it on purpose to drive hype, which I would totally give them props for if that is the actual case. If they're managing output quantity to drive hype, that I think is a more intelligent move. But
wait, I have a question.
What's your question?
So do you think that these will have like a fall the way like Gigapets did? And that'll just be like a nostalgic memory of 2025?
That's the question right there. That's what essentially that's what I'm asking, or I'm wondering. I think that potentially, yes, it has that potential. But when I look at all the things that were that in the modern age, post Gigapets, post Furbies, post all that.
But look at Pokemon.
That's what I said. When I look at anything post those super post beanie babies, when I look at anything post those items, they have staying power to a degree. That's
sorry, it's because
they have staying power to a degree that I think, granted, they might, like I said, I can totally see Labubus maybe not selling out to a degree that they are, but still being popular. People still wanting them. But are people waiting in line the same way?
No.
This time next year for Labubus?
Remember when Pokemon was crazy and people were like fighting?
I'll say this though.
Cards?
I'll say the thing about Pokemon that I think Labubus doesn't have is they have so much tenure and so many different platforms where they've connected with people. You have the cards, you have the video game, you have the anime, you have the movies, you have toys, you have McDonald's, anything.
Video games.
All that. Whereas Labubus just exists in this one form. That's why I feel like the life expectancy of this might not hit the same. Whereas Pokemon, you see the resurgence in Pokemon. Pokemon was not this popping 10 years ago.
No, you're right. It died out.
It died out. The games didn't, though. People were still going crazy for the games. People were still going crazy for the anime.
And then there was like a revival.
There was a revival of the cards. People started paying more attention to cards.
Pokemon Renaissance, if you will.
People started, yeah, exactly. Whereas Labubu, I don't know. That's the only reason why I do wonder, like, how much staying power something this simple could have. I don't know. We shall see, ladies and gentlemen. Yaki got her first Labubu. It's called Loyalty. We'll see how loyal she is to this Labubu a year from now. We'll see. Because she might have a new bag. Will she have a new Labubu? We shall see. We shall see. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not.
Look at how cute he is in the back, though. Can we take a moment to admire
you know
how beautiful
the gender of Labubus? Is that something that you...
No, I just gave him a boy energy.
Okay. Just making sure.
But he doesn't have a penis or a Venus, so...
Just making sure. I didn't know if that was a thing.
I think monsters are boys.
So that's the recent pickups for this week. All right. Let's see what this... Let's see what this... I seen this post. I'm not sure what to make out of it, but it says that Urban Necessities is going out of business. Urban Necessities is and if you're not familiar, Urban Necessities essentially is a store that a consignment shop. I believe they have a location in Vegas, maybe in LA. I think they might have one in LA. I'm not sure. We've been to the Vegas store once. I have not been to any other store other than the Vegas store once. It didn't have anything in there that was like, oh shit, like, it was your standard consignment resale shop. Nothing in there that was like, oh my God, this is like something that I've never seen before, which in most consignment shop cases, that's going to be the case. In most, like, you're not going to find nowadays, you pretty much have seen everything when it comes to consignment shops. So yeah, I seen that Urban Necessities was like fucking over their clientele in some way where they were deleting I'm not sure. I seen them post online. I found this dude who I fucks with videos. He got 12K on this video real quick. We'll see how valid the information is. I look at a sneaker collection, a sneaker wall, and it looks relatively valid when I look at a sneaker wall. Looks, he got Travis's, Unions, Cause, Off-Whites. The wall looks relatively valid. He got fucking Atmos, Air Maxes, Kobe. The wall is relatively valid. I've seen this dude's videos before. I think he got a Dom Kennedy hat on. I always thought wearing these hats backwards was a little weird. I'm not going to hold you with the strap and all that, but it is what it is. Let's check out what bro's got to say. He put this week's releases. Urban Necessities are cooked. Oh, he's going through topics. All right, bet. Luckily, I didn't. Let's just look at
what is hot coming up this week. But did you guys pick anything up? Feel free to let me know. Right, so what is going on at Urban Necessities? These guys were once regarded as the world's most prominent sneaker consignment store. They've even branched out in recent years to multiple different locations. Their store in Vegas has got this massive floor plan with literally...
That's one thing about the store in Vegas. The store in Vegas is insane. That's, I guess, what I will say about comparing Urban Necessities to any other consignment shop. The store design was crazy. It looked beautiful. Looked like you're walking into like Louis or something for sneakers. For like hype sneakers. Which to me, I guess maybe because it's Vegas, is achievable. But it also seemed like, how can you sustain this because of the sneaker market is just not hitting the same way it used to? I don't know. You got to be moving a lot of stuff, I would imagine.
Thousands upon thousands of some of the most high-key sought-after sneaker grails in the world. But now, bro, the tides have changed. These are the quick facts. Urban Necessities is facing allegations of not paying consignees.
Always something that I feel like the consignment model is so hard to maintain because to a degree, unless you have like a legit business, it seems a tad bit pyramid scheme-ish. I don't know.
Users on social media are claiming the company Necessities is facing allegations of not paying consignees. Users on social media are claiming the company is not responding to their emails and messages, and some have claimed that they've had to wait months before receiving money for products that have sold. Now, this company was founded in 2014 by JC Lopez, aka 2J's Kicks, who...
I think the biggest issue with a consignment company and things of that nature with dealing with that most people wouldn't realize is something that is like an issue or something that you got to maintain outside of just your normal retail staff is customer fucking service, bro. Customer service. Do I call to get something fixed? Do I email? Do I have a chat bot? Like, how do I get my problems fixed? And remember, this has got to be scalable. You just seen, this dude's got a big business, popular business. So he's got to have a lot of customers, which means a lot of customer service support. And that's on the side of the buyer and the seller. Because in the end of the day, you're really just kind of middleman in transactions. Seems like a lot.
company was founded in 2014 by JC Lopez, aka 2J's Kicks, who built the brand from scratch after experiencing homelessness. But over time, 2J's Kicks has stepped back from the day-to-day operations, and from what I've been able to gather, the split between 2J's and Urban Necessities.
Extremely long story short, if you have shoes at, I see, this is the message I did see. I see this message I say, if you have shoes at Urban Necessities, you need to book a flight and go get them immediately. They are already giving people a hard time getting their shoes back. Shoe Surgeon had been majority owner for around 2 years. JC got squeezed out after bad business deals. They are almost $3 million in the hole just to consignment. JC and his wife have been out at Urban Necessities for over a year. See, and that's the thing I always like wonder about the situations like this. When it's like, how are you $3 million in the hole just to consignment? If you're consigning the shoes and they're supposed to be sold through you, like, how do you end up owing the consigner money? Like, why is it a problem? When you sell those shoes and you take your fee, what's the issue with the consigner getting their bread? When you look at those services like GOAT, when you look at the services like Flight Club, when you look at the services like StockX, all the services that do that shit, like in an app style that's like not that successful or whatever, or the real, all those services, you're cashing out on a regular basis. You can cash out whatever you want on any of those services. I don't know. This seems crazy. When I read this right here from River City Souls, I'm not familiar with, bro, but
was done so on slightly acrimonious terms. Now, according to some of the reports that we're seeing on social media, especially from this guy here, River City Souls, what he's saying is that if you have shoes at Urban Necessities, you need to book a flight and go get them immediately. They are already giving people a hard time getting their shoes back. Shoe Surgeon had been majority owner for around 2 years. JC got squeezed out after a bad business deal. They are almost $3 million in the hole just to consignments. JC and his wife have been out for over a year. So basically what social media users are saying is that, yeah, if you have shoes with Urban Necessities right now, go and grab them. Do not let them hold on to them, and do not let them sell them, because if they hold on to them, you're going to be out of shoes. And according to a lot of people out there online, you're not going to get paid either. Now, if you go over to Urban Necessities social media, it does seem a little bit dodgy in that they have something like 440,000 odd followers. But if you look at their posts, they're getting very low engagement, very low views. And according to a lot of people, they are deleting comments with reference to this particular situation. Now, in the current sneaker climate, with everything that
the deleting comments, it's crazy how people just take deleting of comments. When you delete comments, you leave the comments open, but you delete them. Urban. I want to check out their Instagram, obviously. I obviously want to check out their Instagram just to see. Wow, they really are getting. Hold on, when was this posted? June 8th. They really are getting low engagement. For having so many followers. When you, oh shit, hold on. Let's finish this story and I'll go over
that's been going on. Obviously, we know that resellers dead. These types of stores that run on consignments really don't have a sustainable business model in the current climate to be able to keep things.
That's the mistake, is that reselling is not dead. It's just the idea of living off resell to a degree that you think is just like totally just one way of living is dead. Don't let anyone convince you that reselling is dead. It's just the way people were going about reselling a couple years wasn't realistic. That wasn't reselling, bro. That wasn't legit reselling. That was some COVID level thinking. Prior to that, reselling was a whole different ballgame. It was realistic. And because so many COVID babies exist, and you know what? I'm going to say COVID babies to a degree of just people growing up during the COVID time, not even people who were born. You have kids who grew up and like really became teenagers and during COVID.
Yeah.
Like those COVID babies. Like that's a whole different ball game. That's not real. That wasn't reselling. I was in the resale game prior to this in 2016, 2017, and all that. You had to have legit time on a shoe before you were able to resell it. That's why you cop 2 pairs.
Things afloat. So this is hardly surprising, this model in the current climate, to be able to keep things afloat. So this is hardly surprising that stores like Urban Necessities are feeling the pinch and are potentially in the hole. We've seen this whole thing play out with other sneaker resale stores before in the past. Now, if any of you guys out there maybe have any extra information or maybe want to shed a little bit of extra light on what's going on over there at Urban Necessities, feel free to comment down below. Right, let's talk about Under Armour, who...
So my thinking is, my guess is you have days where people were employed, people worked.
At places they would have to go to their
You had
website.
days where your employees showed up and worked and you made no money. Just think about that. Think about a store like this existing where they're taking a fee off of everything they sell. So they need to sell something every day, essentially, right?
They need to sell a minimum of like X amount of items so that they can make X amount of dollars to even just cover their daily overhead.
So when you think about it, in reality, because I was like trying to figure out like, yo, how are you not able to just pay your consigners outright? Like, what's the problem with paying your consigners as soon as they, once again, when you use any of these other apps right now, if I want to cash out right now, I could have sold $1,000 worth of merchandise. If I wanted to cash out right now, I could cash out right now. No problem. They got it for me. But for Urban Necessities, if you leave them your Air Mags that are selling for $20K and they sell for $20K and you want to get your bread and they hadn't sold any, they have to pay for all their overhead before I guess they're paying you. So it was not a real, like,
They have to cover the cost of doing
business. So even though they want to just take a 10% fee for selling your $20,000 sneakers, they got to pay so much other shit. This sounds insane now that I think about this. This sounds crazy. I don't know how this...
Consignment store. I feel like you have to be so busy.
You do.
Or it has to be like consignment / something else. Because if it's just consignment, like not everybody's going to shop your store. Because you obviously probably don't even have the best prices.
Well, it wasn't just, I don't think it was just consignment, but that's what I'm hearing they had issues with. Was paying their consigners. Which I imagine most people, you're going to get more money if you consign with them than if you sell to them. So I imagine a lot of their inventory was consignment.
Yeah, I'm imagining so. And I just feel like once the money's in your account, you're like, fuck it, the money's in my account. And if they're gearing up to file for bankruptcy, they're probably just taking all the money, cashing out and stashing out and laying low until their bankruptcy has gone through. And then they could just, start over in a different avenue.
real quick. Let's check out. Yeah, their Instagram, mind you, this is a very popular page. Their Instagram has over 72,000 followers. I mean, over 500,000 followers. And they have over 72,000 posts. So they do post a lot. But you see, came here to read comments, LOL. New Spider hat available in store online. Would you cop? Not too much of a fan of the hat, honestly. Hopefully the following helps fill some people in. Has not been paying their consigners for months now. Any emails or attempt to contact is simply ignored or given a brief, unhelpful answer. After a couple weeks, I have spoken to people with 100K in inventory. And over 50K owed. My last payout received was March 7th, and even that I had to fight for. In the past, Kim, who I believe was the customer service manager, would be helpful and reissue checks if you reached out, even if there was a delay. My last email from her a month ago, she told me that is transitioning out, that she was transitioning out of Urban Necessities and redirected me to Paul and to the accounting email. Neither of those had given me any answer. Neither has Blaine. Damn, is this dude legit? Damn, he looks sauce. He sounds sauce. Damn, only 64 likes. You guys posted this on the 6th. When y'all gonna pay everyone? Y'all owe hundreds of thousands to people. Y'all trying to promote this great business, but actually you're damn people. People are just getting at him now. Damn. I was just seeing posts from them too. I need my consignment payout. This is 3 weeks ago. Where is it? Let's see if we can go further. And this is May 2nd. Yeah, they don't have a ton of engagement, but at the same time, they post a lot. So I will view hidden comments. I will say when I don't see stuff posted that long ago, I will say, like, what the hell? People should have been complaining. People should have been complaining. Not gonna lie. Oh well, we shall see, honestly. Because in reality, like, everything nowadays comes to light. We'll see how this ends, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Everything nowadays comes to light. We'll see how this ends for them. thoughts and prayers are all involved, dude. For real, because I hate to see companies go out like this, but at the same time, it is a business model that is hard to. I don't think it's impossible to exist on. I don't think it's impossible at all for a business model to exist with the consignment aspect or the resale aspect. Like I said, resale's not dead and all that stuff. That's not that. People who say that they're just idiots and they don't understand the sneaker game to this degree. But what it is now is just not the same, It's just not what it was a couple years ago. That shit, COVID fucked up what you guys think the sneaker industry, the resale industry is, honestly. But it did that for a lot of industries. The only thing right now that's popping is the stuff that's super cheap, low cost with the high overhead. You see Labubus selling for a lot. You see Pokemon cards selling for a lot. Those are industries that people can get into because the buy-in is still extremely low. And yeah, I can wait in line. I'll give my 4 hours of time to get some cards or some dolls or whatever. But some sneakers, I gotta wait in. Now you can't even wait in line to get the shit anymore. You gotta try to get it on the apps first, or bot or whatever it is. Shit's crazy. Yeah. Damn, it sucks, man. This space is 100% changing. I will say that. That I won't deny. That I will not deny. This space is 1,000,000% changing. And when I say space, I mean this resale space. Too many shops open up thinking they could do that shit. That's really what it was.
And it's so big. So expensive to have a store like that. It looks so luxurious.
It's in Vegas.
Look at the lighting. Like, the electricity alone is probably like over $1,000 a month.
And I'm sure when they first opened, they were holding it down.
Yeah, I'm sure they were busy, and I'm sure like right after the pandemic, like it changed for them.
Yeah. I think that might be. It's 9:43. I think that might be all.
Are you
the
gonna
topics.
jump on your game?
Yeah, this might be all the topics I got for you guys tonight. For real, for real. For real, for real. I seen
For real.
Gears of War on PS5. I can't wait for that to happen. When is that happening? When is that happening? When is that happening? Atriarch, you don't even know what I'm talking about. That shit, when is that happening? Gears of War on PS5, that looked amazing. Oh my god.
Gears of War? I don't know that.
Yeah, you're not going to. I'll give her props. So she's been playing her Switch for the most. I don't know what she's playing. Oh, she's playing Zelda on it.
I'm playing Zelda.
She's playing Zelda on it. I'll give her props. She has been playing Zelda on her Switch.
And I've been reading my book. And I've been getting straight A's.
All the above, that got her a Labubu. All the above got her a Labubu. I hear it's easy to pull up and get a Switch 2, huh? Switch 2s didn't sell out to the degree that the Switch 1s did. My Switch, I have an original Switch from like a day one Switch. And I had to buy it off a dude who only sold it to me because he only bought it because for Zelda and beat Zelda. And was like, yeah, I just wanted to beat Zelda. And sold it to me as soon as he beat Zelda. So I can't even be mad at that. I just remember, but yeah, to be able to just pull up and get a Switch right now is crazy. I was not expecting that to be the case. This part is crazy hard. Do I have to do this? I hope I don't have to do this again. This part is so hard. I hope I never have to do this again in this game. This thing is so ridiculously difficult.
This place. Where am I?
Oh, I did. Oh no, you can keep that plugged in. Well, you leave it. It's what?
This one first?
Yeah. Or yeah. I say yeah.
The
Or
villagers.
go take your what you gotta.
Something murdered them as they were trying to escape. I must find a way to unlock this gate.
What was that?
You want rice or pasta? No, we make pasta.
Pasta sounds good. That sounds fine.
This totem removed the seal from the gate.
This nigga's a cheater.
Stay
This
low.
nigga's cheating.
Stay hidden.
This nigga's cheating. Stop cheating, bro. I hate these cheating ass characters. Oh my god. These cheating ass characters. Cheating ass characters. Oh my god, these cheating ass characters. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god, this cheating ass nigga. I'm gonna try the other dude. I don't understand why I gotta hide from this nigga. Oh my god. What the fuck? I can't. I hate this part. This mission is horrible. I hate that mission. The mission is horrible.
I saw the shadow of a swallow's wing pass overhead. I reached out. Such deftness is what I offered.
All right, yeah, this is the last thing I remember doing. I did this. This was cool. Let me learn some kata. I'm down with the kata. The kata for your mother. God damn it. Shake your head in disgust because you fucked up. There we go. That was cool. See, before I got into that last segment, I was killing it. And then I got into that mission and I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Is this, don't bring me to the fucking same thing that brought me to last time. You're
Who's back?
back again.
Adri's back.
Tell a friend.
Adri's back. Adri's back. Adri's back. Guess what kind of noodles I'm gonna make?
Ramen.
No. But very close. We're gonna stick with our Mexican theme. We're gonna stick with our Mexican theme. And we're gonna have sopita.
Sopita, oita,
Not a place for a book of this quality. The story of a killer taking Ashley by death.
You sure?
You scarfed it down. Yeah, it was the one. Remember, it was a pasta, I made it with the macaroni noodles. Remember, and it had like beef.
Macaroni noodles.
Macaroni noodle. Sorry. You know how hype I get about my macaroni noodle? You know I get down with that macaroni noodle. That noodly poodly.
This is not a drawing done for pleasure.
This area.
I think I'm gonna paint soon.
You need to paint. We need a new painting in the background.
The other day I was gonna start painting because I felt
Slacking.
paint. I felt paint when the what's the DJ that came over? His name?
D-Knock.
D-Knock. So when he came over, I was feeling like paint, but then I realized like it was gonna be him and his friend, so I felt like it would be crowded if I started painting.
In here?
Yeah.
Maybe a little crowded. Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Today is not the day. But I did feel like paint, and I haven't felt like paint in a long time.
By the tree of water. By the tree of water.
I got some tree.
Fitting.
Can you hear me?
Dig. Hold on. Did this bring me to the thing last time?
Can you hear it when I whisper or no?
No.
Oh, okay, here.
Look at this thing. No wonder they tried to bury it. What is this? What is happening?
Yeah, see, that's the thing that I didn't want to happen. That's exactly the thing I didn't want to happen. Let me try playing as Yasuke. Again. Even though
This place. Where am I?
where the fuck am I?
The villagers. Something murdered them as they were escaping. I must find a way to unlock this gate.
This is not even fair with this dude. This dude can't even do no assassin's creed shit.
This taunting will move the seal from the gate.
This is ridiculous what they got me going through with this mission. I apologize for this, ladies and gentlemen. You finding something crazy online?
I'm looking for something crazy to talk to you guys about, but
It's relatively chill.
relatively like I just keep coming across videos of young ladies doing their chores in their high heels so that they can practice. And honestly, I like that because we've gone out to nice places and I saw the girls in sneakers and they were dirty sneakers and I was like, why are you guys wearing that to the night outing? Like, it's very cash sometimes.
Too many haystacks around here.
Okay, so I found this Thai mango sticky rice shaved ice. And many people are saying that this is the best dessert that they've ever had. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about these allegations?
About
The best dessert,
is the mango sticky rice?
shaved ice.
Shaved ice?
Mango sticky rice shaved ice.
It looks pretty crazy. That does look crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Where did we get that? Can we get that? Can we
In
experience
East
that?
LA, yeah.
I think we need to experience it before we can talk about it.
Okay.
I think, honestly.
Okay, I'll save
That's
it.
something we gotta experience.
Yeah, okay. I'll put that on the list of things to experience.
If it's experienceable, that's something that's experienceable, that's crazy. How are you just bringing that up now?
I just found it. I'm looking for something to share.
How are you just bringing that up now?
Here you go.
Not a place for a book of this quality. The story of a killer taken Ashley by death and put to an even darker purpose. The only.
Yeah, nah. Vision of Realms, that shit is so hard. Feature events, yeah, get that bullshit out of here. That's not even a legit mission. That's not even like on the playing field of missions, bro. Oh, these are...
Fitting. The ground here has been recently turned.
Oh yeah, I want the trophies. one thing's for certain, I always want to try to get trophies when I can. I always want to. Always want to. All right. He lives in lush estate in Omi. He is the mouth of Seta. He is in Otsutsa district. Where's Omi at? Omi. He lives in a lush estate in Omi. Can I even be in Omi? 23 is Omi. He is in the mouth of Seta. Seta. Where the fuck is Seta at? He's in the mouth of Seta. He is in Otsua Lower District. Oh, mouth of Seta. Mouth of Seta, he's in Otsua Lower District. Oh, okay. So he's around here somewhere. Scout. Oh, Bong. There he goes. And I'm going to travel there so I can get some more of those things. That's what I spend most of my money on, is refilling my scouts. Do I even need a refill? Oh, silent arrows. Oh, can I upgrade my character at all? Mastery. Oh, no, I can't. I already did before I last played, I'm sure. Ooh. Ooh, bitch.
Mansaku thinks he's too good for us now. He won't even see us, much less share his riches.
Can you believe he used to wait outside our doors and under our latrines to collect waste for sale?
Now he's ordering us to pay our taxes in waste. Imagine.
I wonder why he's blue.
That gate is too tough to break down, even for me. There must be another way in. Proceed with caution.
Must I? Oh, there goes bro. Ooh.
A dirty business. But it has been cleaned up.
Whoa. Sipping on some scissor. Sipping on some sipping on some scissor.
What? Did I make a wrong turn?
Hey!
Alright, let me know when you come in. Did you have another one to smoke with us? Or that was it? Oh, okay. There you have more. Let me know. Killed. Super killed too. I didn't just kill that nigga, I smoked him. Assassinate. Oh, these niggas got spared. I can't believe I spared those niggas. Now I'm just like destroying motherfuckers. This dude destroys dudes. It's not even fair. Destroying these big niggas. Oh, new armor. Oh. Lift the gate, open her up. Y'all are free to go, my guys. Y'all can get the fuck out of here. Gear vendor. Let me talk to AOA real quick. Let me see what AOA got to say.
trees in the Daikan's estate are so lush. A fly would not fit through the foliage. Must be something in the soil. Such fertile land.
Why is she so? Ooh, that's so weird.
Yesuke, over here. Welcome to Otsu.
Thank you. Any news?
Indeed. A high-ranking member of the group you are hunting has agreed to a duel on Otsu's famous setup bridge.
A one-on-one duel is rare outside of battle.
Yes. The challenge was posted on the town's notice board, but I don't know when it takes place or even which duelist is our target.
So we should look around town for more.
Start on the bridge. You might discover something.
Fujimaru! Where are you? Fujimaru! There you are. Fujimaru, come here, boy. Here. No, Fujimaru! Get back here! Fujimaru!
Be right back.
Aoi said a member of the Shinbakufu will be fighting on the bridge.
Did you hear? There's a duel on the bridge.
Tell me again from the beginning.
It was the middle.
Here's the bridge. I should look around.
Yeah, I just had to use a bathroom real quick. Fine.
Why is the Akechi clan sending us home? I need to get paid.
I will need to. Now we play the waiting game. Must wait until nightfall.
I wonder if it would have did that if it was already nighttime.
Our warriors are in place?
Yes. He won't see us until it's too late.
My uncle will be pleased when I bring him this old fool's head. For 10 years, Oda Nobunaga tried to kill this miserable old man. I'll do it in one night.
Father, don't. It's an ambush. It has to be.
The leader
course
of
it
the
is.
53 families of Koga does not walk away. Especially not here, in the lands of my youth. In the place I call home.
It's an ambush, my nigga. You should know this better than anybody.
Ready to die, old man?
Oh shit.
Oh, what's wrong? Still composing your samurai death poem?
You are inbred whelp of a jumped-up traitor. Your clan would be nothing without the demon of a wari. Now
Ooh, I like
the
when
demon
I like the way
is dead,
Asian niggas talk shit
and the
to each
traitor
other.
will fall, and you die tonight.
Ooh.
So say you. But there are other powers in this land. The Shin Bakufu is rising!
Oh, Akechi.
It is him.
It's him.
Bring me the old man's head!
Oh shit, I'm about to help the old man. I got his back. Oh. I'm about to fuck y'all up. Ooh. I'm about to fuck y'all up. I'm about to fuck
Who's that?
Sir, back to the castle.
Oh, this thing about to run like a bitch.
Ambush! We're under attack!
Face me, cowards!
God damn it. I
That
missed
was
it.
an ambush, not a duel. But now we know. Akechi Kagemitsu is definitely Shinbakufu.
He ran back to Sakamoto. Is that where he lives?
Correct. Akechi Kagemitsu holds the castle when his uncle, Lord Mitsuhide, is away.
Then we must break in and take his head.
Unless you have
course.
an army, I'd suggest a more careful approach. That old man, the other duelist, that was Shote, former daimyo of Omi. He also commands a shinobi of Koga.
Shote. I know that name. One of Lord Nobunaga's most stubborn foes.
Oh,
Yes. If
Some
anyone knows
OG
the secret
beef.
route into Sakamoto Castle,
that's what we
it's
talk. That's
him.
what you're hearing right now. It's
Where
all
can I
just
find
OG beef right
Keep
here.
it east.
OG
The
Japanese beef.
53 family
Adriaki better
holdings
come in
in the
here and
shimmering
smoke this
fields.
J with me.
I will
I
find
know your
him
back is
and
hurting,
get his
babe,
help.
but
Good.
this J's
I'll
gonna make
inform
you feel
Naoe
better.
of your plans.
About to spark it right now. These are like the main dudes. okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He's in northern Shiro. He's in Kyoto. All right, there we go. The scout system, now that I've figured it out, is not bad. A little annoying, but not bad. I know these open world games are trying to find ways to make shit feel more just like interactive in certain degrees. So I'm totally understanding of doing a level of like scouting, like rumors and things of that nature to make you like look for stuff a little differently than how you normally would do in a video game where it's just you're just going to a blip on a fucking screen. Even though this is the same, it's just adjacent almost, or a different perspective, I guess. But it's still, you're still just going to a blip on a screen. Right?
I recognize you from Lord Nobunaga's court.
Adriaki, I know you're
Oda's
watching.
giant.
Come in here and smoke this J with me.
I am Yasuke. You worked with my ally Naue, a young woman from Iga. You trained her in tea ceremony etiquette.
So she has a name. I wondered what became of her. Can you send it to me? I have something I wish to discuss.
Certainly.
Come in.
Please send Naue to me, Yasuke.
I heard the call. I heard the call, ladies and gentlemen. I received the message.
Please send Naue to me, Yasuke.
Oh,
Taking ass?
something like that.
Yeah, that's right. I like your player.
You can switch between a guy and a girl. You're either a black guy. You're either a black guy or this Asian woman.
A familiar face. Ah, a pleasure to see you again, my child.
What was your drink?
I love this drink.
That's my favorite
I
drink
remembered your lesson.
from now
That's
on.
very cute.
Yes, we meet as equals, as we are all equal under heaven.
I owe you a proper introduction. My name is Naue. What brings you to Kyoto?
I am advising a friend who is building a tea house. It has turned out to be a larger undertaking than first assumed. But the potential for wabi in this space is particularly
You about to order
enticing
from
to
there?
me.
Wabi? The poverty of the space?
Yes, humility.
Tomorrow is going to be
simplicity,
28
almost
weeks later and taco night.
I do see a
Unless
very
we do
humble
28
and
weeks
simple
later
space
after this
before
stream.
me.
and then we
Well,
watch 28
perhaps
Days
I
Later.
touched too unfinished.
No, because then what are we gonna watch?
Your knowledge of tea surely extends
But I'm
to
definitely
tea
gonna bring
houses.
home some lobster for us
Tell
to
me.
put in tacos tomorrow.
Oh, okay, we're gonna do
you
lobster
enjoy the leaf
taco.
jar Komatsushima that he received?
Whole
He
Foods has
seemed
them.
unsettled by it, but
Good
he recovered
prices.
quickly.
We'll see.
Good, good.
You were very kind to
Honestly,
help
I
me,
have time to
Master
pick them
Deku.
up if that's
Then I
what you
have
want.
a favor to ask in return. A tea
I
house
was gonna make
is not
fish
complete
tacos.
without tea bowls. Would you find me some on your travels?
Like Baja
Where
style.
do you suggest I find them?
Are you
Even
into
the
that?
smallest village shop may hide a great treasure. Bring me back whatever you find.
I will.
Retrieve 7 tea bowls? Who wants to do that? That sounds like a fucking whack ass task.
Would you like some more of this?
Of course.
Woogly woogly.
Fuck those guys. These guys are all whack.
I want to make my own pesto sauce.
Home pesto.
Homemade pesto.
I think you should do that then.
I'm gonna put that on my list of things that I want to do this summer. Wait, have you heard of savory s'mores?
Savory s'mores?
Yeah, because I just found savory s'mores TikTok.
Nah.
Yeah, people are doing it. They're using crackers and they're using cheese and they're melting the cheese in the fire and then using like cured
It
meats.
sailed it on me.
Look. Doesn't that look interesting?
What is that? What is that called?
It's called a savory s'more. Instead of a marshmallow.
Instead of a marshmallow, you're using cheese?
Ham and melted cheese.
That sounds actually fire.
That sounds fire. And then they have like jelly, like pepper jelly. Like the spicy jelly. We actually have some apricot pepper jelly in the fridge.
I just do them randomly sometimes and just see what happens. Oh, actually, I might do it randomly and just see what happens. Because I can go buy some more right now. Let me browse. So I haven't even browsed. I feel like I haven't even.
craziest video right now.
What was that?
I said I found the craziest video
Of what?
of gross. I can't tell you.
Oh, it looks gross. That looks gross.
Don't look.
I don't want to watch no gross shit. She always be finding gross videos.
It was a video of somebody's child's ear needing to be like deep cleaned.
Yeah, who wants to watch that? You know, kids sticking the crazy ass shit in their ear all the fucking time.
Kids are very, very gross, but it's not their fault. They don't know.
It's not their fault. They don't know. They're like a
It's
fucking
like a puppy.
animal. Exactly.
Kids
And that's the
are
thing
like a
about animals.
puppy.
I guess animals do kind of learn. I guess as they get older, they do learn. They stop eating everything and things like
They
that.
do, because they know that stuff hurts their stomach.
Yeah, they do learn as they get older. But for the longest time, like for the most part of their life, you are dealing with like a kid that doesn't grow up. Kids do eventually grow up and can get a job and self-sufficient, whereas a dog and shit still. But I guess when you think about it long term, when you have a dog like old dog, like they do like get accustomed to like living with a human and learn how to live with you. If you've had a dog since the day it was born, especially since the day it was born.
This is about to be so lit.
What?
You.
What are you talking about?
You and me.
What?
You and me.
Oh, what's it like? Oh,
Me and you. So your horse, did you have to catch him in the wild, or like did you earn him or buy him? How did you get a horse?
Me and him grew up together.
Y'all go way back.
We go way back, like full flats on Cadillac.
You gonna beat this dude? Oh, this little ninja dude, you better whoop him. Oh. Oh, you got the whip of death. The whip of death, boy. Can you cut his balls off? Oh, throat? Wow. That's crazy. This game is crazy that it lets you do that.
This game is insane. This game is fucking crazy.
Alright. And what's in the chest? Like a coin?
Yeah, those things are probably
money?
inside.
And then you just follow the light?
Yeah, currently that's what I have it set to. That's why I'm like doing stuff while I'm. They have like almost like full self drive. Normally on games like this, you would have to do all that, but this
You'd have to figure out the way, but you could have it show you.
What's it grind? Oh, you don't grind anything.
Use the scissors. Oh no, don't cut yourself.
Oh shit. Let me get the fuck out of here. Can I change? Oh, okay, I can't change right now. Because people are chasing after me. Of course, now I can change. And now I know. Now I am aware of what's going on over here.
I'll bring the grinder in a little bit.
Look at me!
Oh. Grimy. Grimy. See, the yellow stuff is the goodies. There's really a dude playing the drums there. That's so cool. I'm not gonna lie. So you literally... You fucking your own dude? Sorry, man. You look like you didn't even really... Y'all were looking at my horse like, yo, he's definitely coming back. Oh, you got 3 hits off me? You still didn't kill me? Oh. Let me loot your body, see what I get from it. Loot this thing. Collecting. Loot this body. That was a dude who was just playing the drum. That's all he was doing, was just playing the drums. He might have not even wanted any smoke. Rocks. The rocks seem like the hardest thing to get. Clearly. Rocks are like the hardest thing to get. I only get 5 at a time. That's the max I get of rocks. Oh, that was just a fucking... That was just a... That wasn't even anything quest-based. I already... No, see, that's annoying because I definitely. Okay. So you know what? I'm gonna just do this. Let's just do this then. We're gonna autopilot, and I'm gonna get the grinder. I'm getting the grinder because Adriaki didn't get the grinder for us. She's playing around, and she know I want to smoke with her all night. She can't handle the stream. She want to be on the stream and cook dinner at the same time. You know you can't do both. See, one thing's for certain, and I'm glad she's experiencing it tonight, is once the stream started, ain't nothing stopping it. Once we live, ain't not going live. I don't care if I got one person watching. I don't care if I got no one watching. We recording every Monday night. That's what I want to make sure we get the habit of. At least we get more episodes this year than last year. I'm going to check and see, because I feel like right now we are getting more episodes and have gotten more episodes this year than last year. Just off of just so far this year. More live streams at least. We outside.
Everything that we need from outside, we have inside.
I think I might have to swap my joint out for a standing desk so I can stand.
Okay, I want a standing desk too.
I might have to do the standing desk setup as well. It's more, I think, just healthier when instead of sitting down all this time.
I wish I could get this to point down now.
Point down? I just don't think there's not enough room. Yeah.
I injured my back, guys. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced sciatica pain. And your sciatica nerve being pinched. But I have. And it's horrible. I wouldn't wish that on any of my ops. Actually, my ops could get that. I wish that on the ops because it's horrible.
Her back is fucked up, and I like her on top, so. How fucked up is that, guys? It's my favorite way to have her.
I think it would be the worst if it was like you wanting to be on top.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because then I would have the pressure of you on top of me. wash it? Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't get. Yeah.
He took it. He took it from me.
This place is on alert.
Oh, I'll fuck you niggas up. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, shit balls.
I hate when it's those ones. I don't want to find lost pages. I don't want to find that shit, guys. I don't want to do any of that shit.
Lower.
Those are not quests I want to do. Parry an incoming projectile. I honestly didn't even know I could do that. I'd have been done that. I've been doing that. Can I do that with bullets?
Here you go.
What were they doing over here?
I found these really cool chameleons. You buy the egg and you hatch it.
A chameleon is a pet. I'm down for a chameleon. A gecko. Oh man, destroyed. Shit. Nothing to loot from that dude?
You must die!
I hope I hear you.
Oh man. Hooligans. Oh, word. Oh, word. You was actually giving me some.
You gotta slay.
That one's like low-key like the super cheap one, the one that allows you to block the unblockable moves, essentially makes you almost as hard as I thought it was going to be. He's just chilling on his lunch break.
Look at me!
Oh. I think Ejiaki passed out. I stopped using the gun totally, completely. Oh shit. Oh. The light. The light went out. Where's this fucking straw? And this is the part that game that gets me is it'll always be the third one of every fucking thing where it's like, yo, where the fuck is this third scroll? I'm using the fucking vision shit. Oh, look at that. So let me just go look at it right now. Because I looked at it earlier, so let me just make sure it's not it. I'm supposed to be going. Impossible to call you now. Let me place mark. Alright, let's go there. Oh yeah, this area is... Oh, is that it over there? Let's put that. It's not only is my mount over there. Oh hell yeah. That is it. Oh sweet. I can't tell if Adriaki passed out or not. She might have passed out. She does pass out a lot. As long as we got water. That's all that matters, because water is the energy. Water's the fruit. Of life.
Oh, my stomach. I'm starving.
I'm gonna play most of this game as this dude. Like, I feel like with the female character, I'm only playing anything that I have to play as her. Most of it I'm playing as the bro. Oh my god. shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. The whole building's on fire. How do we put the building out? Is there any part of the first floor that's not on fire? Does this count? Can we make the building? Is it gonna rain? Can we make it rain? Why is it not available? That's weird. That's super weird. All right, let's just place marker right here. Like we definitely have enough weed and enough gameplay for another joint, for sure, for sure. Go grab some more papers. Maybe. Yeah. Do you have to finish the dinner? You have to finish dinner? Has anyone seen the new Final Destination? Me and Adriaka need to watch that. I've seen that on the interwebs, on streaming. I need to watch that ASAP. You just gonna lay there? What are you doing? What is Adriaka just passed out, ladies and
I have
gentlemen.
to stay low.
Adriaka just passed it. I don't know the map. So what do you want to do? Yeah, some night medicine. Four shrines? There's 4 shrines over here to pay respect to. I hate these missions, ladies and gentlemen. What the hell? Okay, there's another one up there. Okay, there's another one up there. Okay, maybe I've been blowing these missions out of proportion. They've been a lot easier than I thought. Alright, now I need to find a boat to get across the water. To get across the water, I need to find a boat to get across the water. Oh, there goes a boat to get across. I found a boat to get across the water. Embark. Make it right now. I'm ready. Alright. So is the place ready when I leave? When I say I'm out of here and I'm clocking out? So then no, it's not. Like, okay. I got you good. Alright, so let me just finish this last mission. I'm gonna finish this last mission for you guys, and then I'm gonna go eat with Adriaki. Dinner with Adriaki, guys. What do y'all think? Should I stream that too? You wanna see that? You wanna see that view? I got the taste buds, the correct taste buds to be eating what she's making.
I saw something.
Trading ship. Does the Iron Hand's reach extend this far? There may be something of value on board that wrecked ship, if pirates haven't picked it clean.
Okay, guys. That mission is complete. I'm gonna call it a Reynolds Ritty Rap tonight. It was a great stream. Adriaki got to try her hand at a stream with your boy. Half stream. Yeah. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Definitely check for this cut up. It'll be easy to do because this wasn't a very long stream. It was only on for what, like 2 hours, 3 hours? That's not bad. Actually, that's not too bad. But I'll see you guys either later or next week. It's your boy Sin Supreme. Adriaki in the building. Love you guys. See you next time. Peace.